All right, that was the weirdest crap I've had in a while. Okay, let's go to just chatting right quick. Oh, please don't be this way. It's my why is my webcam not working? There we go. Hi everybody, how's it going? This is Kami-sama. I got some important announcements for the channel for those who care. I am kind of starting something that I think could be really good. All right, I weaponized my autism. So I came up with this idea for a fundraiser, and I've made a video for it. So I'm just going to start the video. Okay, I'm going to mute my microphone. I will be here, but I'm just, sitting back here so I can watch the stream and pay attention to the audios and all that stuff. So, all right, here we go. I found a way to raise money for autism that will not cost any of you guys a penny if you have an Amazon Prime account. So, pay attention. Hi, this is Kami-sama. And I'm asking you to join One True Kami-sama in raising money for autism using Amazon's corporate coffers. Hi, this is Kami-sama. Right. It requires an Amazon pay One True Kami-sama in raising money for autism using Amazon's corporate coffers. Hi, this is Kami-sama. It requires an Amazon. Want to know how to join? Go to www.twitch.tv/One True Kami-sama on Twitch to raise money for autism using Amazon's money with no cost to you if you have an active Prime membership other than just a little bit of your time, okay? Amazon Prime is a great thing. One of the many benefits Amazon Prime offers is a free Twitch subscription to give it to a creator monthly on Twitch at no extra cost to you, and the creator gets paid. If you don't use it, you lose it. It goes poof, gone. Into the air, evaporates. Don't know what happens to it. Apparently it does nothing, and it just they don't pay it out and it stays in their account. All right. When I heard about this, I thought to myself, there are approximately 200 million US Amazon Prime subscribers, according to third-party evaluations. They haven't released numbers in years on that, but around 200 million. All right. Then I looked up the number of active US Twitch streamers, which is people and users, and those are people who log in at least once a month. All right. And that number is approximately 37.2 million users. So you take those two numbers and you do subtraction, you wind up with 162,800,000 potential Twitch Prime subscriptions disappearing every month unused, because you have to have the Twitch account to subscribe to someone else's Twitch account. So that's a lot of money, okay? Potentially just poof, gone, right? Amazon Prime pays for your sub for one creator a month, okay? And each sub, from the latest information I have, is around $2.25 when you hit that sub for the creator. As you can see, if I can get everyone who is not using their sub, which is a huge number, right? 162 million. I mean, it's probably more because a lot of the people probably don't have, some of the Prime, the Twitch members that are active may not even have a Prime account. It would be a ton of money to donate to autism, right? So why autism? Because I was diagnosed with level 1 autism last December at 44 years old. Okay? It explained a lot of things about myself because, as you can tell, I'm a little socially awkward, and this is like my 15th take. I'm working on them, but the problem is they're things I have to always actively engage. All right? Things aren't going to get better for people with autism unless we spend more money on it and more research is getting done. Okay? If there wasn't such a stigma on autism, I might have been diagnosed earlier. I would have learned coping mechanisms and all the things I needed to learn. But instead, because the 80s was a rough time, anything like that, you were looked down upon. I got labeled socially inept, pompous, smart, because I just didn't want to hang around people because I could not communicate well with them. And socially idiotic. My kids use a different word that I can't say on YouTube or any of social media. I want to prevent as many people and kids from growing up and having these same experiences, because it was a little rough, okay? I'm going to donate 50% of the gross proceeds for every single Amazon Prime subscription I make from June 12th, 2026 until the end of the day on September 30th, 2026 to registered 501c3 organizations that help with autism. Okay, I legally can't say the names of the organizations because a Prime subscription is considered income for me, and I would have to go through a bunch of corporate red tape and lawyers to use their names and logos. They would say I was using their name to benefit myself, so I'm not giving the names out. I'm simply not, so I can give more money to the organizations instead of the lawyers. And I know you're saying, well, the organizations pay the lawyers, but that's money they're giving lawyers instead of using for autism, and it's completely unnecessary. Don't get me started on lawyers. Speaking of legal, why would you trust me not to run away with all of it? I mean, this is potentially going to be a metric ton of money, right? I mean, it's just going to be insane if everyone does it for these 4 months, these 3.5 months. Okay, I can name the following laws: wire fraud, 18 U.S. Code Statute 1343, and mail fraud, 18 U.S. Code Statute 1341, because you are subscribing to me and you are saying, well, you're going to give half the money that you get gross, because gross is before taxes, right? You're going to give half that, and then you didn't. So I can be charged and be put in jail for a really long time if I try to screw people over. So I avoid jail. Along with issues in the state of Texas in which I reside, I could potentially be tried under the Texas Deceptive Trade Practices Act, Texas Business and Commerce Code 1741, and some of the following ones too. I would not fare well in jail. I am autistic, and it would not be good. I do not, my incentive not to run off with all this is no jail. I don't like jail. Okay? Still on legal things, since this is from a benefit, like a coupon basically. Amazon Prime gives you a coupon, it's digital or whatever, and you can use it once a month. There's no cash benefit to you. You can't turn it in or whatever. However, if you get that subscription, you go to my site and you use it, it counts as me getting paid, right? Which means it's income for me. I have to pay taxes on it, okay? I don't want to go to jail, okay? So, how will I handle the funds? Well, when I get paid by Twitch, what I'm going to do is I should have 4 payouts. The last one will come after September 30th. It's a net 15 thing, so it should be like the middle of October or something. But I'm going to split those into 3 different savings accounts. I have one set up for 50% of all I get paid out to for charity, 40% for the tax man, and 10% usable for me, income, paying things, bills, all that stuff. I will be very transparent by showing you my Twitch earnings screen and provide an update on total Prime subscriptions at least once daily or as soon as the data is made available to me. This is an exercise in trust, and I'm trusting that enough people care to take a few minutes every month, and you're trusting me to keep my word. Plus, by the way, I gave you the incentives that, for me to keep my word is no jail. Okay. Also, just throwing it out there. Okay. I got sidetracked and got, okay. Oh yeah, my savings accounts. I will be showing you what's in each of them, but I will be blocking the account numbers. Okay. And then I also am listed on my daughter's account, but I don't touch that money. The only thing that ever happens is she says, Dad, I need money. And since she's so far away, I can instantly transfer money in there because I'm one of the people on the account, because we set it up before she was 18. And she hasn't taken me off because she's in college. So it's how I send money to her when she's like, Dad, I need grocery money, or Dad, I need gas money, or Dad, I need whatever. I send her money. Okay. I will be showing the 3 account balances. I just went through that. There will be $240 in each account. Treat that as 0 because that's what I have to have in it to make to not get charged monthly fees. In short, though, how much gets donated to the charity is 100% dependent upon you, okay? If you happen to already have an Amazon Prime and a Twitch account, the process of donating, or not donating, but the process of going to your, getting your monthly sub and subscribing to my page is easy, right? Go to www.twitch.tv Prime and select Connect Your Prime Account. If you have not already done so, and look up One True Kami-sama and follow my stream and use your free Amazon Prime subscription. It takes 30 seconds to 1 minute. Not very long at all. All right, if you don't have a Twitch account, you will have to make one to use this benefit to help raise money for autism. You can go to the same site. It will ask you to log in, and you can click on create a new account link at the bottom of the login box that pops up. Following the directions on screen in about 5 to 7 minutes, you'll be ready to help. And then every month after that, it's literally 30 seconds to 1 minute to just click on it when your Amazon Prime Twitch subscription renews, and you can reuse it. All right. Together, we have the potential to raise a lot of Amazon's money and donate it to a more than worthy cause instead of it going poof, where'd it go, into the ether. I can't do this alone. Okay. And you're saying, well, that ain't a lot of money, but if millions of people are doing it, it becomes a metric ton of money. Okay. And it's free money for you, basically. All right. So I sincerely thank you for your time and hope that after I get paid for my September streaming on Twitch, that we get to do an awesome and historical live stream when we donate the money to charity. All right. Thank you very much, and visit me on www.twitch.tv/OneTrueKami-sama, and also all my other socials. They're under OneTrueKami-sama as well. Like, follow them. I mainly game. That's it. I try not to get in the political commentary, though I do list the days since things in the Epstein files have happened quite often. All right. Thank you. Oh. So, as you see, I have a plan, right? And I've gotten this together. So, I've got a counter up here. I actually only have 2 subscribers this month so far, so I'm going to count those in there. I've actually set a subscriber goal of 100 million or 100 million subscriptions by September the 30th. It's a huge goal. I actually kind of wanted to like do the whole 168 times 4, but I was told no. I was told no, way too many. But that's the goal, guys. And it's easily done if all we do is share. Okay? Easily done. 4 months, done. Right? So let's see what we can get done. Okay, guys, let's try it. Let's see if we can have Amazon actually fund like a lot of autism groups for the next few years off of just one donation. I mean, it's insane, right? And they're just throwing that, they're keeping that money and saying we offer this benefit, and it's not going anywhere. It's not doing anyone any good that way. So let's use it. Let's do it, guys. All right. I'm going to be back on at 7 tonight to stream gameplay. I don't know what I'm going to play because it's either going to be Fortnite or I've got this pipes.exe playtest, and I'm thinking about possibly playing it. So share this video, share this stream, like and follow. Check my other social medias out. I'm posting this on my TikTok and my YouTube. Like and follow those. It'll help support the channel. Plus, you know, let's get people using those Amazon Prime subs, okay? And let's put that money to a good cause. You're not using it, might as well just let me spend money basically on autism for you, okay? So that's all I've got for right now, and I will talk to you later. Like I said, I'll be back on at 7. I will not be as fancy. I will not be wearing my tuxedo when I come back. I was doing this to, you know, do the seriousness of what we just discussed. All right. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Okay. I'm hoping that we can see some real numbers on this soon. All right. Thanks.